democratically, the NDC has done it. So, then I'll me inbox man and be team inbox. But catch up say you think the NDC is not working. Now NDC no free. Plan it for business buy. So also pagana ye. Why are you also not trying to make sure things are done right? And now Obinam Ghana, yeah, the NDC are trying to mama so into no glasses is almost saying. Now we are different. A na NDC as a political party in the history of this republic. A na NDC and say our elections will be free and fair. A na NDC every single day it is the NDC. Raising issue. There were some political parties in Ghana, almost small parties. They were insulting NDC, and the EC is out to say I am what the NDC said no true. It is NDC and raise issue the 3,000 people call you free at to force the constituency. Call people and transfer them to other places. You know, it could have gone on. The question here is, how come this is even acceptable?
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
NEC4. Now, there's something I need to say. And I've seen two very important personalities of more Ghana, Omaka Isi Wasem. And these two people, Obi Bessie, and you'll be a trade animal with you. Omo no create adwuma efa nipa ema nipa nya aduane di. I've heard Toby Afedi and I've heard Eye Nyawota Maklo, and they have all complained about the Electoral Commission. Okay? These two people, they have too many things to lose than majority or 90% of Ghanaians. Nyawota Maklo, they create opportunities. They have created job opportunities. They have saved lives. Toby Afedi, we're creating Inyuma. Wabua Ghana through Inyuma we create. These are not kids. You can tell them, say, they don't know what they are talking about. They have bitterly complained about the EC and how I am careful. This Electoral Commission will destroy this country. And you need to understand, Nyawota Maklo and Toby Afedi, they are not kids, so they are not people they say things because of political influence or some money somebody has given to them, or they are looking at some favor. They are saying the reality. Actually, any Ghana for the serious. Toby Afedi, Nyawota Maklo, they especially Nyawota Maklo, from day one, Nyawota Maklo catch say Ekufuado nimi nyansa obetum that chire mine. Nyawota Maklo oka omo chire MPP ho. J Ekufuo onye important nche Nyawota Maklo MPP mu. Tie. Ye papa Kufuo onye important nche Nyawota Maklo ewo MPP mu. Council of Elders omo MPP mu. Nobody is better or important than Nyawota Maklo ewo MPP mu. It is a Nyawota Maklo ba bonte be ka kire wo say. This EC, this NPP, what the EC is doing, they are basically going to destroy this nation. Toby Afedi, onya akwarao, enye nde NOC so. 90% of people watching me, 90% of you people watching me, they are better off than you. The amount of money they have made in their life as businessmen, and the number of people they have helped through job creation, they have done a lot than you and I. They have nothing to lose. They can decide to keep quiet for this country to go down. The money they have made, they can move it out, move the people they love with them, and settle and die there. But these people, every single day, they keep telling you people, the NPP and the EC, they will destroy this nation. Election 2024. Momaye who said J Mensa any EC way, this boss Manasare or your party foot soldier. And you know the most interesting thing? It is funny, say. The Ecos organ in I say nipa ka crave in a canwasem. And the Electoral Commission admits mistake in provisional voters register upon NDC prompting. Now, and the I say Ghana in summer AC no nipa ka crave in a tumika a concern yomo. I say majority of the people who were in the past telling us to say the moral compass omuna sebio omukasa de enko ye no omuka hwasem. It looks like ahemfo akese asofo akese ni party chirobe na adwin sebio omudo Ghana omude Ghana do makoma so no. For some reason nobody cares. The consistent, deliberate actions of the EC to rig this election, no. Asante hine, eye ko hine, eye doma hine, eye mampon hine, eye ahunafo hine, eye ahimfu bebromo Ghana. 99% of them, they don't want to speak on it. Let me tell you something. You people need to understand. Se one kasan semwe wunsema. This country is going to go down, and when it goes down, mo amo peje ma beti o Ghana se mo ye ahemfo akese no, mo na mo ho be kire mo. Mo amo sori anamu di go de tuatua moto, ebi tuatua masum, ebi tuatua mayase, ede nanam Ghana se mo de ewiase sika nyina hye mo nsa no, mo na mo ho be kire mo. Mo na mo be brew. Mo na amanfo no ebe ba bom tuakum wo, enye me ekọ. So it is looking like and the Ghana and Semono nipa kukitu bi na eka. Nobody is interested. The EC consistently adiomaye nyina, you can see clearly say they want to rig the elections. Jane Mensah, Bosman Asare, Asemon Bekebiame Jindi. We are Ghana ni. Now this issue about a voter register NDC for. Now I want to ask a question. NDC nkwane political party or Ghana. Dabi. Enti sanka NDC and raise the issue we say the voter register it has been tainted. Ye yini pebi e de akwhye baby a. Enti nka omo ka Ghana for how many na wo so ye other political parties no. Enti sankofo no omo ankasa no omo so mfaso ene den. And until I get angry when people come in our inbox to tell us say the NDC needs to do more. Ma bodam NDC nyeden. Adebia it was a political party here. Democratically, the NDC has done it. So, Eden Obama inbox man and team inbox me catch up say you think the NDC is not working. Now NDC no free plan it for business buy. So also pagana ye. Why are you also not trying to make sure things are done right? And now Obinam Ghana, yeah, the NDC are trying to so into omo no glasses is almost saying. Now we are different. A na NDC as a political party in the history of this republic. A na NDC NYA say our elections will be free and fair. A na NDC NYA. Every single day it is the NDC. Omu raise the issue way. There were some political parties in Ghana, almost small parties. They were insulting NDC. And the EC is out to say what the NDC said no true. In the Sanka NDC and raise the issue way. The 3,000 people omu call you free at to force in constituency. Omuko sirem ekoyi people and transfer them to other places. You know, it could have gone on. The question here is, how come this is even acceptable? Why is the EC seeing this and say normal? It is not. We are talking about thousands of people being moved. So you can't just come and say, oh, we have suspended the EC official there. The EC official no, somebody contracted him or her to do that. Who is that person? The question here is, the EC official now, you say, Electoral Commission and number press conference, and the Oko Central, people have been moved from their constituency to other constituencies on the register. Abra Omunim, Oko Atoforsen, a constituency, over 3,000 people, they have been moved. Abra Omunim, Oko Ayesrem Pusiga, ye movie in Kofo, Abra Omunim. Now, Ntika NDC and raise the issue where, and Kabeden and Nipa when you say they have been moved from where they vote. Now, the EC comes out to tell us, EC sacks Pusiga district director over voter transfer. The question here is, district director now, Musama Pamono. Do you want to tell me, the case has been solved? No. Somebody made the district director do what he did or what she did. Now, we want to know the district director, why when a contract no money, yes, no. You can't just tell me, district director ni apamono into the illegality no and Ghana for muntieme. Ebi awuti baby. O catch them say, oh, where they see Pusiga, where they see whole central, oh, where they see Atoforsen constituency. NDC and Akanka Krebio. how many constituencies do we have in Ghana? Do you know the number of constituencies are? This electoral commission, say they have moved people from their constituency or their polling station to other polling stations. Thousands of people. Don't see this as lightly. And anytime I'm catching Ghana for say, so you're Ghana ni. Now so to Ghana and there. Now catch them say, oh, you are going to vote for a party any NDC. Who sa Ghana you know? Who and now don't share in Kwasumu because none of these foolish political parties or NDC can help Ghana in any way. There are 275 constituencies in Ghana. Do you know how many polling stations we have in Ghana? And do you know the depth of this Bonia Isifuaye? You have seen only 3. And the 3 now NDC raise here, no. The EC is saying all of them, no, right. The EC came to do a press conference today. They were only focused on Air Pusiga. Why are they not talking about Atuforsen's constituency? Is it true or it's a lie? Why didn't they speak on the whole central issue? Is it true or it's a lie? Because there too, there are directors of EC who were managing that electoral process there. So why is it only Air Pusiga? Why did the EC fail to tell us about Atuforsen constituency? 3,000 votes. About whole central. Why is the EC failing to tell us about those places? Because so far, the Electoral Commission, say all the things that the NDC has said, is wrong. They have not come out to say NDC lied or the constituency executives of the NDC who raised this issue, they lied. It means whatever we have heard, it is true. So why are we looking at only Pusiga? There are thousands of constituencies in Ghana. We have 275 constituencies and then we have thousands of polling stations. So why is the EC making this thing look like a small thing? Anytime they be catch Ghana for say, sa other parties some IPAC no majority omo ye moa. Ekuadonko, Kofia Palu, Eye Odike, Sankwasiafo no. These people you are not even supposed to entertain them. They are foolish, stupid, greedy people. Because Senka NDC and Rezi issue here. Do you know the chaos? And let me tell you, this is not the end of it all. There are more over 100 constituencies, the Electoral Commission helping the NPP to do what? To move people out and add people to some other constituencies. So don't say that is it. Maybe say the directors who are in charge. So Pam Pusiga director, EC director, does it mean the problem has been solved? Somebody contracted the director to do that. Somebody contracted the director now to do that. Somebody contracted the director now at Atuforsen constituency to do that. Or being a contracted director now. So do you want to tell me that sacking the director has solved the problem? No. The problem is that the register has been tainted. J Mensa is the worst or in the worst EC director in Ghana. This woman is sick. I'm telling you. When boss manasari Jimmy or just NPP is the whole thing because NPP or try dia no onya $1,000 crada NPP buy enti we to me the EC millions better than wa brochire in the south boss manasari kwasiampe they are covering up crimes kwasiaba we obebo Ghana. I am telling you people kwasiaba we obebo Ghana. We have seen democracies, so we have seen better democracies than Ghana. I am telling you that democracy we are holding, it is fragile. And this woman is the person who will destroy our democracy. And it's me see a statement like this from Togbe Afedi. Togbe Afedi said, demand for free, fair elections instead of talking about peace. The peace is sitting there. But the moment you ignore free and fair elections, the peace will be useless. Tie, Jane Mensah, if we want to have peace in Ghana, we first have to tackle a free, fair, transparent elections. The EC should prove, say they are not going to rig the elections. And to talk about the catch Ghana for say this EC, so peace now again say we will get until we rectify the issues, until the EC makes sure the process is open, transparent, fair, and free. We will never get to the peace. This man, he does not beg anybody to eat. This man does not need a politician to sustain his company. This man has worked hard to get to this point. And I am telling you for a fact, because these two people, until the NPP we will win the elections with a strategy. Boss Manasari ni J Mensa. Also, and the boss Nasari air press conference, he tried everything possible to make it look like say J Mensah does not have any interest in rigging the elections. They are trying to separate J Mensah from the EC's duties. She is the boss of EC. Nothing drops at EC without J Mensah's consent. Nobody gets salary at the EC without J Mensah's consent. So for Boss Manasari to come and sit there and say J Mensah need any interest in rigging the elections, that means they have already decided to rig the elections. We are not supposed to play with in some Togbe Afedi Moka. These are serious statements. The peace that we are yearning for, until we have a clean, fair election, transparent, we will never have that peace. 8 people were shot. 8 people were shot. Now look at this. And they copy a court. See the accuracy court. And I make a say, so Togbe Afedi say, if we don't get a free, credible, clear elections, so our peace, we will never have it. So we need to concentrate more on the EC and the diabolic means of rigging the elections for the NPP. Metuma catch on authority. Jane Mensah wants to rig the elections for the NPP. That's all. Jane Mensah, Boss Manasari, their only intent is to rig the elections. We should be able to stop them. Now, BAC. Omo aye bo mutuo April 2020 no. Ebi ede asem no ekọ court na munti asem bi. O kind story na and the asem no akopie court ma yesi yebu asem no. See, 6 injured victims and the father of an 18-year-old boy killed as a result of the violence that rocked Techiman South during the 2020 general elections have sued the government, seeking a total of 25 million in compensation. Now, and the asemno you say papa be born batua with 18 years. Any almost why you pray problem ni ebi wuwu ye no. Omabusuafo di because some the assembly court. If we say yentumi nkoma de hye na sebio yenja nto so mo yemmoa. Omukọ enom some 25 million as compensation because untumi nkoma de hye keke. Now and the Kodru court the akosin say High Court orders government to pay 6 victims of Techiman South electoral violence 270,000 as compensation for violence of their rights as compensation for violation of their rights and legal fees incurred during the trial. Into 270,000 okrampono enye ni nyina o yesi omo eka omo boy omo kofa lawyer na yentie no sum film de beka ne yemfa ma omo. Now the question here is, the court etimatna ho essay yema income for compensation. The question I'm asking again, it is the first one. Who are the people who committed the crime? Because no prosecutor can prosecute without evidence, without a witness. You cannot prosecute without a witness and evidence. These are 2 things that are very important in prosecution. So how do case come investigator and how do go police station? Now kasi abo batimutua. The investigator or the FBI or whatever institution that is leading that, they first need a witness or evidence. Without hard evidence or witness, they cannot prosecute. No judge will sit on the case. In this case where we pay court to say your body this is murder or manslaughter. Now you're injured cophobia, say for the rest of their lives, they will not be the same again. Now the question we are asking the government that was defending itself and say, if the government came to court to say they indeed did it, and the judge says they are guilty, who are the people who committed the crime? Because for a judge to come to that conclusion, say, fine, Albino is guilty, that means somebody took action. That is making the government guilty. Who are the police officers and military officers who shot those civilians? Where are they? So today we are giving money to people and telling them, say, those who committed a crime, you cannot see them, we cannot punish them, take this money and go. This is not how justice works. This is not a country where the judiciary is being fair to people who are being suppressed by the government. This is suppression. Because if somebody brings the government to court and say the government has committed a crime. What crime did the government commit? The government, through its military or security services, killed innocent Ghanaians. Now the government accepting that it actually did that, and the judge sitting there accepting the government actually did that, it means the judge had evidence, the judge had witnesses to confirm that that really happened. Now the question here is, those people who caused those financial loss to the state, sikana abain atamacheno, omo causes our problem no, who are they and where are they? So I expect a judge say on your bias that at least he needs to tell the Attorney General, go and bring the perpetrators, because we are talking about people who have caused trouble in the name of Ghana, and they need to pay for the troubles they caused, especially when they murdered or slaughtered citizens who were not armed. But a judge sit in court or Tana court on demand for the perpetrators, on demand for the people who caused the murder or the problem. The judge just says, Abain, you have money, pay these people off. That is not justice. This is suppressing. You are suppressing justice. The judiciary conniving with the state institution, a friend of Attorney General's office, they are suppressing justice. This is called suppression. No fairness here. Because as Ghanaians, we also want to know who committed that crime. Who committed that crime? I also say any Ghana for your time, your 270,000 cities, 80 baby. Who did that? Because you Chrome her. And you chanyum, why you me, oh, Gaganto, Munchendi. Yes, why you me a sign contract be 252 million. Ghana for no more abemu sabre no Joma Hama ya kromfo ya antena groma ne kan. Ni antia ne kan sa asem no. And the why you me mfa no court. If you say why you me aboye krono and aban nipa o mo sign ye no so yantwe o mo ko gina court. Ye gira ye ne ye ko gina court ye de why you me ko gina court. Adanya why you me abo abanka kwasiafo enyamo na mode atofos go gina court. Say atofos, even though ono ne boss and a directing so take a decision no mo say atofos e wo say otua Ghana ka no koda jail enyamo kwasiafo na mka kire na ya bo Ghana fotuo na Attorney General ne Ghana ban abegya tuma enkwasiafo wana mo ne botuo no omo mo botuo no mo wen, because the taxpayers money has been spent. Now we want to know who caused that the taxpayers' money to be spent that way. Who and who? Which animals shot Ghanaians who were not armed? This is what we talk about. Most ankwasiafona, Marcos Kuka Krebina, Mwejimi, Mufie Nyansa, Modia Tufie, Mobetina Joy News, Mobetina City News, Mobetina Radio Phone Time, so I'm so be Jimmy, because you have learned some white man's language and you think every Ghanaian is foolish. This is basic. Who caused the death of these people? You are wasting state resource. And it's John Mahama say oba mo amu boat no also obia be yina no obia commander kura or massa instruction or Techiman South no. That commander should be sitting in court today. That commander should be telling us the number of police officers or military officers they sent to in Techiman South. We need to make sure the system is reset. System not say we need to reset the system, reset our character, reset our conscience. It is only a government that will come and make sure the law works. That is the first way of resetting a system. The system doesn't work. The foolishness is too much. In kwasi asem no doso. Inti omomo zongo asawase zongo 7 so the same thing mokai. Last week, Meka Zongo 7 for some chiromo, Omuwe no mutam sikamomo, police for mu bo Zongo 7 for trimutu no ye police ni ba akumpo. And that has been the strategy of the NPP. Omube kumo near discussion bi amamo asem ni nkowu. Asa Zongo 7 ewo kumase. Ye bo Zongo for mrantia nso trimutu pay. Omo bo tuo no police for musani etuogu zongo for a omunguta tuo so no sa police for nyina wen omu nyina nenam and they change omu nyina location sa sika na yatam aban sika ese dia compensate family police for mu die wu no sa police for ne wen. And the same thing they are telling us today. Yeah, this police for the soldier for Techiman South ama bogana photo under Baomia or yen kremoni under this Munafiki class prefect. Baomia could not speak on Zongo 7. Na pokwa siampe ini jina ose otuma NDC na otizongwa oba bubu o masalachi kwasia we ti asantimem ya bo intafo zongo fo nsutuo kwasia we a wenya AC one na namgana ne pa ayese so holy way on to me anka se na aban enhwehwem ema ya nchi nipa o mo bo zongo fo ntuo meje sa na po we ne nasefo o mo humu siremufo mu zongofo mu nkremufo so mo ye moa wo de bia me ka kire mo sa MPP National Youth Organizer no we Jimmy Chen bibia omu using the sabua. And I keep telling my northern brothers, me say MPP we I can for party you. 10 BA ni wo betumi e please MPP. 10 BA ni ho. He? Ebia ye catch them amonte me say MPP we I can for party. 10 ba. No northerner, no Muslim. I swear my father. 10 BA ni wo betumi please the MPP. No 10. We are 10 now we are watching so be please NPP or may use sabua. And they have done this over and over. And just say ye kuro musremufo titru intafo no they don't understand say MPP using tafo into National Youth Organizer kwasia sremudwan onya platformer on kase MPP nkosi school ni krom kwasia sremudwan onya platformer on kase MPP nkosi hospital woni krom Sremudjain MPP Youth Organizer, National Youth Organizer, on your opportunity, Uncle say MPP and finding ways to stop teenage girls from migrating to the southern part for to be raped. NPP National Youth Organizer, Sremudjain on your platform, on to me country MPP say, Omunkoyen Sio was Srem. NPP National Youth Organizer Sremudjain on your opportunity on twin country MPP say Mumbra Srem na Mumbesi Chip Compound Mumbesi Aya Hospital Mamen call for NPP National Youth Organizer Sremudjain on your opportunity or just ODD NDC atema and that you be accepting what account for party or chamber Sremudjain intinidian say account for chire eye achimfo ketewa bi na omunya billions no oma edin ena Sremudjain te se eye de NPP National Youth Organizer on the enim no ojimi ne ho abra ne maame insu obanum kura bi ni ho oye Sremudjain. And these are the things we talk about every single day. Oje nse yetan obi
broni be ka se ewo enya ne wie ewo root bi bebi e sha ase free ye party no anana me gina efidie so aka kire say yempo New Patriotic Party akamfo party. I'm telling you me nye ethnicity wa ha me catch your plane say New Patriotic Party akamfo akamfo party nana asen we dey meka no kura kire den ti ameka ne say say ye beto aba nana ti ni wo den ti ameka sa ye den ti ameka say ye to aba ewo Ghana ha yen tenase nka say ye twen wale resource ye twen wale say wale for so meba yen ka say ye twen wale ye ka ne say ye twen ye bantima ye twen we den pesa me kire ne say notness no omoboa na so enye omo no omo ma ye wi ne kure mu de e ba ko enye omo no ma ye wi ni elections MPP winning elections for Ghana
to general election. They say no more Valman boy, or more nothing side, or more voter, or more a year East in India Keka, or Munyama Banato. Nana, and that's a Santa Fon Quanto. Maybe fact is a fact. You're talking okay. Zongo no. Bamian and call for a year, 3 days. A Juma or pa, 10 can say, or you're not an inch in combe follow. But your corner, Uncle Siaga. If you want to vote to our nothing side, make us any vote. And then a will root be baby a chassis free. Your party no, and an amagina if you dear so catch or say, yempo, New Patriotic Party, akamfo party. I'm telling you, me nye ethnicity wa ha. Me catch your plane, say New Patriotic Party, akamfo party. Nana asen we dey American no kura kiro. Den ti American is an say ye beto aba nana ti ni wo den ti American sa. No didn't say ye to aba ewo Ghana ha yen tenase nka say ye twen wale resource ye twen wale say wale for so meba yen ka say ye twen wale ye ka ne say
Let me tell you, Montafo na mo MPP mu no. Omumbumu o. Omuhumu entafo dodo na mo se mo ejimi, mo ye adwuma ma kanfo. Mr. S, Mr. P, I'm going to show some pictures. And these are raw pictures of Zongo 7. I know sometimes Facebook, they have their own rules. If they are going to block this particular segment, I'm fine. People need to see what they did to Zongo 7 for. The pictures are not going to stay for long. Mr. S, Mr. P, I need to do this. I'm going to put the pictures for Ghanaians to see. They be a Zongo 7 NPP for Kuomo Zongo 4 Mema 7. Sremu 4 Muslimisa Napo etna santimemu chema untumi mu ebo mu nyina tuo na ana manfo hu how serious that is. Mr. P, these are raw pictures I need to put on the screen. I know you guys are going to be like, boss, we don't want to get a strike, we don't want this, but team, I think Ghanaians, they don't really know the seriousness of what we are talking about. If you have any guidelines, just give me, I'm giving you like 1 minute or 2 minutes. Guys, decide on this. Because I want to put these pictures on the screen. For Ghana, for a wood Atigya MPPD and tough war. Emrantian song. Ever seen the Baumian Kanwasem. Team, Messias, I don't know what's the worst that could hit. What's the worst? Let me know. Messias, what's the worst that could happen? Because we need to show the raw pictures. The omudi ye the Zongo 7 no. Because a man function and share. Internet de so yes Zongo 7 be NPP de kuomo napoti asantime wan kan hwasem bawomiatani wan kan hwasem oyen kremoni. I want viewer discretion is very important. Viewer discretion is advised. Moi muntumi share serious pictures no. Do not watch this. We are putting this across. If you not, because these pictures, it has a lot of blood. It's quite difficult to watch. But these are things I have seen how and these MPP for, how the MPP as a political party, how they see Ghana for Titu Sremu for. Yes, Mr. S. The families of the people, I get it, but they need to see this. They also need to understand a compensation of 20,000 Ghana. It will not bring your family member back. I am doing this because family members no say compensation. We need people at the end of the day to be punished. The compensation are mama politicians. Zongo for imam for bishisha sawase edimo nimkoji somebody sikare ya the pictures ni be Ghana for na Ghana for who mu ebusuafo no sika amokoji na se betumi de momba we ababaka. Sometimes we need to do this. Send be Ghana for be hu because you ku akwara papa, you ku obi kunu, na we ebusuani, we sremuni, we zongoni, we imam penyini. Na waka kire ebusuafo se ane ye de ye ne MPP for na nam mo de monkoji sika ne sana asamofa ne samko. That is not what justice means. Into we ebusuani na ukoji sika at the end of the day, at the expense of Wobana ya body tuno, I was see my Ghana for who say why nyadie. And Mahamudu Bawumia, at the end of the day, he has never thought of increment for Mr. S. Let's do this. Mr. S, let's do this. Let me show you this. Where are the pictures? I need them now. Be a course of Ghana no say Mr. S, I don't know why you are stopping this, but it's very important we do this, Mr. S. It's very, very important we do this. Guys, I'm not going to listen today. I'm not going to listen to your advice. People need to see. Police for omudi enim edi sanko asemi nyina omo pictures wa ha. I was say the check Ghana for no mu bonia omudi edi Ghana. Yeti ha apiaze enkwara ne mbrewa ne mbabawa omu nyina ewu Samuel Abugina pokuta okuta police investigative report also release. You think we are stupid? Monhwe de see here. Emrantie 7 omuku omo. See. Mr. S, today my team, I'm going contrary to what you people tell me. Mr. P, I don't know where you are, but I'm starting from the smaller ones. Now, Monhwe Omubo mutuo no amena yedi omkogu munie. Zongo 7 amena yedi omkogu munie. Amena yedi omkogu munie. These are the 7 boys who were killed ewa santimemu ohini bi ankasa. Asante for him for bi ankasa. If some entafo ya moa Ebi so me zongo fo mu nya nipa. Anytime catch zongo for enter for mu di MPP anim mu ya nkwasiafo because mu nuanom ne yeku mu se mmoa especially mu nkremofo mu nuanom ne yeku mu se mmoa na mu da wo di MPP achi na mu nya nipa adena they are not fighting for the same justice for you people or hini bi ani asantememu osori ka asem we de enye enso ye ti asantememu e ma manfo se obi aye de hye ye kubi ebi ye mmoa. These are their graves. Mr. S, Mr. P, let me do this. It's my birthday. This my meeting can show Mr. S, Mr. P, Mr. S, they are too diplomatic. My team, Mr. S is very diplomatic. He's Oyobia and goesoko this sofo. But you do sometime I need to do something to prove to Mr. S say sometimes we need to show some things. Nani pebi hu se yentumi enye ni pebi se mwa o Ghana. Come. Make sure Zongo 7 no 5 ni. This is Omo eku Zongo 7 5 ni. 5 of them omunie. Ye be ni nyina nde ye be mo bi ehu de ekọ. Kwase sem na ekoso Ghana na too much. Emu 5 ni. Omo bulleti wo mu nyina. They killed them. Emu 5 ni. Zongo 7. Emu 5 ni. Your bomu nyina tuo. Ebe sinne. Mahamudu Bawumia as a Muslim. And na pokwasi ampenyi wei or ye MP wa santimemu we mbie na no anka de. Every somo ye ntafo ye mwa. Ye kuomo ye nkuomo. Asantefo ahemfo akese from Otumfo to the last chief in Ashanti region. Obi ambowa ade ye ntafo mwa ni abo omutu kuomo. Into omo tina sa asukura ahemfo ni bi hu omo so omo agimi omo nya nipa. Because senke bantima for 9 addition 9 ye bo mutu asantimemu a anka nyina beti ahemfo so omo kasa. Samrante ye bo mu nyina to ntafo omo ye mwa inti ankasa. I am telling ntafo mu di MPP echi. MPP account for party. It does not matter school or court. It does not matter MPP. We are they don't see you as a human being. Now let me show you this. Mrs. I have more. Don't even worry yourself. Now you see, police officers now this album in a these are some of the people who committed the crime. Now, yanko enim. Omo bo mutuo no. Crime scene ebinie. Me be kire mu nyina kakra. Mo hwe ni nyina. Afina, you starting kakra. You will see. Embrante omo ku omo nyina. The bullet them. These people all know. I am showing you omukoto assembly su nyina. People are saying don't show serious pictures. I want Ghanaians to see in kwasiade ekoso Ghana and the kind of things are NDC MPP eyo Ghana where omukune to twene easy. They killed him. They just killed him. They wasted him. You see, but show Adibi. Jack, I'm for me dibone. Yeah, guys, me dibone. Yeah, guys, me dibone. MPP dibone. I'm telling you. Pictures now. I'm trying to show you. Make sure police follow me this aboni bi. Ebini. These are some of the policemen. Make sure these are some of the policemen who committed the crime. Wait, okay. Let me show you. I am showing you all pictures. They wasted a lot of people. Ochina, moon play everything back and take your time. I want to show picture, but for some reason, I want to show something. One. This is the only one I will show because advice. This is what they did to them. You see? This is how they wasted them. You see? This is how they wasted. Where 4? I'm wasted 7. They wasted them. 10. Your body petri echetuo. Your bow echetua. It means you were not even in the position to fire back. I'm not going to show more. The advice coming in, the messages I am getting, I'm not going to show more. But say, more person how dangerous the MPP is, huh? More person how dangerous the NPP is. More entafoni siremufoni. Ye kabi biya chire mo amonte. Chema won to me. Omu nim no mo suma nkofo ko bon nkofo we nyina timutuo. And omu ne nam Ghana. Ema mu zongofo ne ntafo so chema won to me so. We kuzongo for 7. Chairman Wontumi, he led this mission. Chairman Wontumi led it. He told them to kill the Zongo 7. Chairman Wontumi. Ni enya enta form ranti enkwasiafo ni bididi Chairman Wontumi echi. Adenya ye de edi tunkusa, ye ne so enti nkwasiasema, ye ne entafo. Omma yusu mu se moa. You see the MPP National Youth Organizer, why so dying? Why so dying? The young people who were killed. Ewo Zongo no emfa no ho. Why is abua bi odi akamfo anim ye use this abua ni krom insuo ni ho in krom insuo ni ho. Jack mom ye charge a nyoma de be kire mo no. It's an advice yet krom na mo ka asem we kire mo ntafo
sa akamba ye wo ye sa yi beto platform so no akamba me kam wati Islamfo money Rollins na sha memuase since 1981 to 2001. Entafo na mo Ghana de pa na mo ye Islamfo no. Entafo sika ye free Rollins time. Woni Muslimfo ya na san. Anye bia Islamfo se na de akonwa na mienu. Liman ene Mahama. Omudi akonwa de no mo chema ya Dabe Mahama timi ye Islam wo. O akamba akwasire wakodira okuro muslimo okuro muslimo yanka o se waya jaji nka mo kankran sebi ntafo no fani munyansa munyasika mabaka south mumfa jichiri bukuro na mo sole ekuro ma tantantai esemfo amaba south nyansa ne ko bukuro akọ pese o secretary dio se organizer dia a school for no gina na yenya baby na efi titi esemfo no. Apart from the woman for no move sister than papa no. And for the sister than papa beam. Amu jaba nyo entafo se na di Ghana kunya. Mahama bedi mfie na no. Sika we on fa mo atum me nsa nyina no. Mahama first ka no anka se on fa ko si hotel Dubai. En confirm ne ade nya se tuko. Sika di ma se on fa mo asim no. The whole Ghana ye japade ye nya ne se fo na dis kana boa mo. Mo se fo na mo titi sire mo ho no. Asante Fante, ayo dokoko, any bread dokoko no, asante for my son, your mom's scholarship. Listen for man quite a moko school free. I am not to buy na. Why I said no, I see interest will be a typical be. Oh, I can't bow your deeds and quasasam. What's your judge will buy and deal with you more. Mobile Mabakanka, Mabaka Kumasi. Since 79 to 2001. How many years? 20-something years ago. Namuno runs a symphony runs the boys. Come back, but she been and kutam. Then I'm really years more. I'm going to say, Fum class someone, Moke Kaza Kufuado. 1 year then, Mamo. And therefore, the answer the moon will be done. I come back now, do Yabato, 18 some fool also. I'd be a Kwakamomi Cassim for them. Now, some now back more book Maswania, it would do so. I'm why entertainment. Ya won panasa na momo wurakrum nkwa sesa no nsam fo amodie no buka zantafo de beso so bi ya to abana sa na ntafo no to kwa sesa mo akwa na moto odie no aka mbe to odi se nkura sesem no mo ba sesa asantefo na di akonwa so se anaka fo na di akonwa so mfie aduonu baako ese de modi mfie aduonu so no ka Ghana nyina ka obia ye ka behwe ntafo mo so ade mo ana aseye no from kwasa some funi fro kwame anwere ho
o maka kire mo we Ashanti regional minister waka kire wo na we tani nti a unim nyanza omo bo mu to wie no we na na regional commanders sa police for we they were the ones heading omo no mba ba nti be ka kire Ghana for say boys no mo ku omo no omo armed robbers these guys edu enim oni duku these two men they are still in the police service. Nobody questioned these guys. Omo head the police, the Ashanti Regional Police. These two people. Quickly, and I'm catch Ghana for say, oh, those boys, they were armed robbers. These two people. Nobody questioned them. These are murderers, these people. Do you know what they did to the boys before they killed them? I mean, you see this? Zongo 7 and 7 can amount tough one, you two for amonte. Because in Kwasi Juma no demoye, and I'm moving a munsu answer. They will use you people. I'm telling you, minimum people chen. Yeah. Before they killed the Zongo 7, this is what they did. Yeah. This is where they kept them. And that's what they actually kept them in this box. This is where they kept them. They packed them in this room and they fired them. Armed robbers. Chairman, I want to mean a man order some because these boys, you know, are threats. Chairman, I want to me. Kwasi on nama santimemi. Kwasi I'm paying you. Chairman, I want to me. On in a bomb in a this is where they kept them. These two guys, Mumusa am some way. Where mommy no way. Where are they? MPP finance, MPP supporters. Intiatia santimemwa. Yen kunta for some moi. Ni nyanta for ni bi Jimmy for ni bi. Etete say me NPP National Youth Organizer. Kwasia na na bi kurampo no odi MPP ni mukura no mbudi sayin. Na wo tani. Na wo sa MPP National Youth Organizer no. O ekrobe so na wo free. Obetuma chem street light me nsa wo krom. MPP na eye. Obetuma chem hospital MPP si wo krom. O dwan te sa wo as your ball lagatin kwasia ogisa ogina stage you be kontokwa wait Jimmy, you are just stupid.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases. PENDREAM TV. I see say a lot of people are moving from the traditional media to the social media. And PENDREAM, you are setting the pace because you bring the issues as they are. And the those are the issues. And then Unipa are not ready for just ordinary endorsement. But people want to hear the issues. What are the issues? What are the possible solutions? So for me, I'm endorsing PENDREAM TV. And I'm recommending say Obi Biana who affiliated traditional media and why you're bored with it, I'm gonna live up to expectation. Your next last stop PENDREAM TV.